Tonight on CTV News at 5.
When you enter your first year, you don't understand how difficult it is and the trials and tribulations you have to go to be part of something like this.
Marshy's moment. Brad wins another Stanley Cup.
To actually see them in the wild, and then you'll understand.
50 and fearless. 5 decades later, Jaws is still shaping how we see sharks today.
Hijinks and hilarity ensue.
Telltale returns. Alan Doyle proves he's a triple threat at the Charlottetown Festival.
Tomorrow's weather very similar to today, on the cloudy side with scattered showers.
Live from the Maritimes News Center, this is CTV News at 5.
Good evening and welcome to CTV News at 5. I'm Katie Kelly in for Maria Panopoulos. Thanks for joining us. First at 5 tonight, fading friendships. We are more connected than ever, but spending less time together. A new study reveals face-to-face friendships are on the decline, especially for working-age Canadians. CTV's Vanessa Wright explores what is behind the trend and what it's costing us. Vanessa.
Katie, it may be a hard thing to come to terms with, especially for those who value their friendships. But with so many obligations, it's proving harder for Canadians to make the time for the people that they love.
Friendships are meant to last forever, but these days, making time for them isn't as easy as it used to be.
I mean, it's possible, but it's definitely hard right now.
According to Statistics Canada, Canadians are spending less time with their friends now more than ever. In 2022, just 19.3% of Canadians saw friends on an average day, down from nearly 50% in 1986. For those aged 25 to 64, that number dropped from 42 to 14% over 36 years. But those numbers don't shock this Dalhousie sociology professor, who says obligations like work puts pressure on how time is spent.
So if you think about work, if you don't show up for work, you get fired. If you don't study for the test, well, we know what happens. And if you have family obligations, right, obviously, parents are legally obligated to spend time with and care for their children.
Leaving friends more likely to cancel, reschedule, or put off spending time altogether.
Friendship is by definition an informal, voluntary kind of relationship. So if you start to think about the various ways that people might be squeezed for time right now, maybe it's not so surprising that friendship, the most informal, the least obligatory, is the first thing to go.
That's the case for this Maritime student who tries to make time for friends on weekends, but admits school takes priority.
Right now, it's all about the classes and, grades, GPA, basically.
Though some say circumstances like living together makes it easier for them to spend time with friends.
I feel like I spend more time, like I'm able, especially because I live with a couple of my friends, it's like every night we'll have a couple over if there's like a game on or something, and we'll be able to spend time. And on the weekends we're able to get like a big crowd normally going out or like hang out, watch a movie or something.
Now, if you guys didn't live together, do you think you would spend less time, or what do you think?
I think so, yeah.
Still, Iramian says it's important to consider the impact of larger societal pressures.
Are there places they can go that are affordable to meet up? Likewise, public transit, right? Can people get around the city to see their friends easily? Are their work schedules sufficiently predictable that they're able to make or keep plans with friends around them?
And of course, the long-lasting impacts COVID had on separating friends and family for years plays a role in those numbers. Even while that seems to be behind us, many are still trying to balance life as a whole. Katie.
Thank goodness for work friends, eh, Vanessa?
Exactly. Thank goodness for you, Katie.
And you. Love you, girl.
Love you too.
CTV's Vanessa Wright for us in our Halifax newsroom this evening. That brings us to tonight's web poll. We're asking, how often do you spend time with your friends? Your options are, I see them all the time, I see them sometimes, or I rarely see them. You can head to ctvnewsatlantic.ca to weigh in and to see our latest poll results. Time now to turn to my other friend, Bruce Frisco, for a preview of CTV News at 6.
That's right. There's just two of us. Yeah, me and Vanessa. Anyway, thank you, Katie. Coming up tonight, big news from a Halifax courtroom today. Guilty as charged. A jury convicting Adam Drake for the stabbing death of battle rapper Pat Stay. This was back in 2022. Stay's friends and family reacting with relief and joy when they heard the verdict. This is the second life sentence for Adam Drake. We'll have the latest from the court tonight, CTV News at 6. Also tonight, a memorial to Amber Kerwin, the 19-year-old Pictou County woman whose disappearance and murder almost 14 years ago sent shockwaves through Nova Scotia. The monument has now been restored after vandalism and neglect. Coming up at 6, we'll check in with the volunteers who were doing all of that work. Also tonight, more than 25 people living in a motel without power and water after it was turned off. They've been told they need to find a new place to live. The province says there were safety concerns that needed to be addressed, but finding a new place will be a challenge for a lot of these folks. We'll tell you about that when you join us tonight at 6. Right now, we'll head over to Kaylin Mitchell in the CTV Atlantic Weather Center for our first look at the forecast this Wednesday night.
Yeah, thank you, Bruce. So a little bit cloudier across the region today with some scattered showers. There is a risk with the showers ongoing in the northwest of New Brunswick of a few thunderstorms as we move through this evening. Because of the cloudier conditions today, temperatures in most areas were held a little bit cooler compared to the last couple of days. And currently they're mostly sitting around the high teens and low 20s. Though where the sun has peeked through just a little bit, some of the temperatures have briefly warmed up towards the mid 20s, including currently a few areas of the Annapolis Valley. Now, something you might have picked up on for today is the fact that the humidity in the region came up a little bit. Dew point temperatures, which is a measure of the moisture in the air, starting to climb up towards the mid, and in some cases, especially for the province of New Brunswick, the high teens. That's when that mugginess starts to become a little bit more noticeable, and that humidity is going to be around for the next couple of days, actually increasing even a little bit for tomorrow before coming back down on the weekend and then climbing through the start of next week. And that pattern is there not only for Fredericton in New Brunswick, but also for Halifax and Nova Scotia, and for Charlottetown and Prince Edward Island. So muggy through the end of this week, a break on the weekend, and then higher levels of humidity returning at the start of next week. Winds remain mostly out of the south, and on satellite and radar, we've got some showers on the go. I'll update you on that in the forecast when I'm back a little bit later on. Katie.
Thank you, Kaylin. Time for a break, but coming up next, a reminder about our latest contest, plus these stories.
I'm Brianne Foley on the Halifax waterfront, where one of the most notorious cinematic monsters is celebrating 50 years. We talk with local experts on the secrets of sharks, coming up tonight on CTV News at 5.
Hey, it's Alan Dole. Can't wait to chat to you all with Katie about Telltale Harbor. Official opening Saturday, June 21st at the Charlottetown Festival. Come see us. It's going to be fun. Stay tuned.
I'm Jesse Thomas here in the CTV News Atlantic Sports Locker Room. Brad Marchand hoisted the Stanley Cup last night for the second time. 14 years after winning the trophy in his rookie season with the Boston Bruins, this time with the Florida Panthers. He credits his family for helping him get here. That story's coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
Lace up your sneakers and make a move for scleroderma this June. Help support the hundreds of Atlantic Canadians living with this autoimmune disease. For details on this year's walk-run event in your community, visit makeamoveatlantic.ca.
Welcome back. Well, a reminder now about our latest contest. CTV and the PEI International Shellfish Festival have teamed up for our Shellfish Lovers Getaway Contest. One lucky viewer will win 2 festival passes, 2 tickets to Feast and Frolic, 200 shellfish bucks, accommodations, and so much more. To enter, go to ctvatlantic.ca and follow the contest prompts, or you can scan the QR code on your screen right now. You can enter once per day until Saturday at 5 p.m. The winner will be announced on June 27th. On June 20th, 1975, one of cinema's most terrifying villains made its on-screen debut. And as CTV's Brianne Foley shows us, 50 years later, Jaws' great white shark is still shaping how we see, fear, and fascinate over sharks today.
The 2 most terrifying notes in cinematic history.
That those 2 notes, bottom, would become a cultural touchstone. And the thing about it that is so beautiful is that it's simple, but it's menacing. Those 2 notes became synonymous with danger coming your way.
Steven Spielberg's Jaws turns 50 on Friday, and the fascination with the great white hasn't faded.
The beauty of Jaws in terms of making the shark the villain of the piece is that they don't really show the shark very much. Our imaginations always over react to what we're seeing or not seeing on screen.
Jaws has been monumental for sharks in a couple different ways. Either people have been completely terrified by sharks and it has kind of ruined their reputation, or it's had the opposite effect. It has created this like complete interest and fascination with sharks.
For marine ecologist Neil Hammerschlag, that fascination turned into a mission.
The idea that they're, man-eating machines is completely opposite of what sharks are. They rarely interact with people. They prefer to have nothing to do with people, and shark bite is extremely rare.
Last year, he launched Atlantic shark expeditions for research and education.
If we want to conserve sharks, is to kind of demystify them and also take away that stigma of them as dangerous, mindless killers, where in fact they are smart, curious, and these incredible animals that benefit the health of our oceans.
And while our knowledge of the majestic sea beast grows, Jaws still has its teeth in our dreams and nightmares.
As it is, it remains the great kind of unknowable evil in that film, and so when it does make an appearance, it's truly shocking.
Movies like Jaws, interestingly, a lot of my colleagues who are shark researchers say that their favorite movie was Jaws, and it helped inspire them to want to be a marine biologist like Matt Hooper in the movie.
Happy 50th birthday to one of the most iconic monsters to ever swim onto the big screen. Brianne Foley, CTV News, Halifax.
I did not realize that movie was 50.
It's such a good movie.
It's so iconic.
When I saw it when I was a kid, though, I was always cheering for the shark. Like, come on.
What?
Come on, shark, let's go.
The music?
It's like cheering for the monster in the monster movies.
Oh, gosh.
It was fantastic.
No, the music gives me the creeps. But I have to say, when I'm in the ocean, I'm not thinking about sharks. I'm more scared of a jellyfish.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm serious.
Probably a higher chance of a jellyfish sting for sure.
Probably.
All right, let's take a look at what some of the weather was like around the region for today. It was cloudy. We had a few showers pass through. We're looking out here at a beaver dam. This is outside of Oromocto in New Brunswick, and I'll have more on the weather forecast coming up after the break.
The Maritimes, people like to talk about the weather, but maybe no one more than Mr. Kalen Mitchell. Take it away, Kalen.
Maybe a few out there, even a little bit more than me. Well, as we went to break, we saw a beaver dam in Oromocto. Now we are going to see the locks around the Fall River area of Nova Scotia. A little bit of cloudy sky in the background as we check out our sunrise and sunset times. Ooh, that transition was kind of cool. It was a little bit fancy. I hadn't seen that before. Sun rising between 5:20 and 5:35 a.m. and setting 9:02 to 9:20 p.m. Let's take a look at what's going on our weather systems map. And for today, we have a lot of cloud cover around the maritime region. Barometric pressure has fallen a little bit. We do have a weather front, which is sitting just off towards the west of us, currently hanging right over the St. Lawrence River Valley in through Quebec. And we're seeing some of that showery weather running out ahead of that front. Showers, but up around the northwestern corner of New Brunswick, a risk of thunderstorms with them as we continue to move through this evening. Checking out the radar picture and around the Edmundston area, you can see this band of showers moving through. Every once in a while, we are getting small thunderstorms popping up within this area of showers. Most of them have been so far on the main side of the border, but I do expect that there will be at least a few up around the north and northwest New Brunswick for this evening. So lightning, downpours, those will be the two greatest hazards with that weather. Taking a look at our timeline for cloud cover and precipitation, there's that area of thunderstorms this evening up around the northwest New Brunswick. For the remainder of the Maritimes, a lot of cloudiness around for tonight, some scattered showers this evening in the southwest Nova Scotia during the overnight hours. Patchy fog and drizzle for the region. And Thursday's weather very similar to today. Some fog and drizzle to start, but moving through the day, also expecting some fairly widely scattered showers to pass here and there through the maritime region. Most communities with about a 40% chance of a shower through the day for tomorrow. However, once again, up around the north and northwestern corner of New Brunswick, with the showers developing afternoon into evening, there will be a risk of some downpours and a few thunderstorms with them. Taking a look at winds in the forecast for tonight and for tomorrow. One of the reasons why humidity has picked up a little bit in the maritime region over the last 24 hours is that we've been in this sort of sustained southerly wind for a couple of days. That's slightly more muggy air coming up the eastern seaboard of the United States. And we remain in that south wind for both tonight and for tomorrow. Tomorrow's wind speeds sustained mostly 10 to 20 kilometers per hour with a few gusts between 20 and 40. That southerly direction will, like it has been over the last couple of days, keep temperatures a little bit more moderate or a little bit more cooler around the Bay of Fundy coastline in New Brunswick and parts of the Atlantic coastline of Nova Scotia. Now, low temperatures in the forecast for tonight. because of the cloud cover and that mugginess coming up a little bit, they're on the mild side. Most lows tonight in the Maritime region, 14 to 17 degrees. Maybe a few areas of the Bay of Fundy coastline in New Brunswick and a few parts of the Atlantic coastline of Nova Scotia getting a little bit cooler than that. And here's a look at the high temperatures in the forecast for Thursday. Mostly low to mid 20s expected, though when the sun breaks through, it could actually feel close to the high 20s or even near 30 with the amount of humidity in the air. Exceptions to that will be around the Bay of Fundy coastline in New Brunswick and the Atlantic coastline of Nova Scotia, where the highs will be around the high teens and low 20s. All right, let's take a look at our weather watcher for tonight. And tonight's weather watcher is 7-year-old Griffin from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. And Griffin has sent us a drawing of having a slushie in the backyard on a sunny day during summer vacation. Thank you, Griffin. I love a good slushie. If you'd like to be one of our weather watchers, they can come into CTV Weather Watchers, P.O. Box 1653, Halifax, Nova Scotia, B3J2Z4, or email kaylin.mitchell@bellmedia.ca. Katie.
Thank you, Kaylin. Well, a hit musical returns to Prince Edward Island this summer. It's bringing big laughs, big songs, and a big East Coast personality.
3, 2, 1. It's payday! Nothing's gonna stop the sun from shining, and nothing's gonna stop this beautiful day.
Alan Doyle is back on stage in Charlottetown, starring, singing, and yes, even dancing in the musical Telltale Harbor.
You should come see it, because if it goes well, it'll be amazing. Most likely it probably won't go well, and it will be even more amazing.
The show first premiered at the Charlottetown Festival in 2022, where it smashed box office records. Now it's back, bigger and better.
In 2022, because of COVID and all this stuff, like, we had about 100 ideas for the show, and we got to do about 50 of them. And this one, we're getting to do about 97 of them. Hello, I'm Paul.
Terrific. Based on the film The Grand Seduction, the musical follows a tiny fishing town on a mission to recruit a doctor, and the elaborate lengths they go to make him stay.
And Frank, the guy I play, convinces the town that they can convince this young visiting doctor that this little tiny fishing town is the place that he should spend the rest of his life. And hijinks and hilarity ensue.
The music? Doyle says it's heavily influenced by his Newfoundland roots, along with the rest of the East Coast.
When I started touring around with Great Big Sea, and seeing like the Rankins and seeing, the different kinds of music that existed in the other maritime provinces, that all feeds into it as well.
Telltale Harbor is already drawing in fans from far and wide, including one very famous face who made a surprise visit at one of the preview shows this week. Russell Crowe.
It was really nice. It was great, to have him. It was really nice for the other cast, of course, who've never met Russell and the star that big and stuff. But it was also just like as a bud, it was really sweet to have that kind of support.
Raise our voices together. It's now or it's never.
Doyle says this gig is driving him outside his comfort zone, and he's loving the ride.
I'm 56, and it's like, it'd be really easy just to rest on your laurels and to, go sing, the same old songs and stuff. But I'm still so curious about learning how to do new things and to do fun stuff.
Telltale Harbor officially opens Saturday at the Charlottetown Festival and runs until August 29th.
To be honest with you, and what I've been telling people is, I'll get in trouble for saying this, but what else? I always say, like, what's it like in PEI in Summerland? It's amazing. They got beaches, they got, seafood, they got, like, music and stuff. It's like, it's amazing. It's almost as good as Newfoundland. For you!
Definitely something to add to that checklist for this coming summer. And I had a great chat with Alan Doyle today. We've put the extended version up on our website, ctvnewsatlantic.ca, if you want to check that out. We're going to take another break. Coming up next, though, our hometown hero.
Final. And here comes Brad Marchand.
A Nova Scotia NHL player is a Stanley Cup champion once again. More on Marshy's moment next.
Mornings with Aaron and Peter. What is something so common that you know nothing about? Types of trees, birds, tomorrow at 7.
And get on Aaron and Peter's payroll and listen for your name at 8.
Welcome back to the Hammonds Plains hero now. Brad Marchand is a Stanley Cup winner once again, but this time as a Florida Panther. It's been quite a year for the 37-year-old NHL veteran who credits his family for the support.
Brad Marchand has done it again, hoisting the Stanley Cup for the second time, this time as a member of the Florida Panthers.
And here comes Brad Marchand.
The former Boston Bruins captain was dealt to Florida at the trade deadline. There was a bit of an adjustment period, but Marchand seemed to fit in seamlessly with the Panthers. He scored 6 goals in the Stanley Cup Finals, including 2 game winners. His Dartmouth midget coach wasn't surprised.
And that's a credit to what a great teammate he is. So he would have walked in the dressing room and had to find his place within that team. But because he's such a great guy and a great teammate, he did it naturally, I'm sure, and it worked out extremely well.
It was in 2011, in his rookie season, when Marchand first won the Cup. Quite a start to his career. 14 years later, the 37-year-old said this victory feels different.
When you win it your first year, you don't understand how difficult it is and the trials and tribulations you have to go to be part of something like this. And I've embraced every second of this. It's been incredible.
O'Brien, who traveled to Florida to catch Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Finals, said he felt great pride watching his former player lift the cup, calling the trade with Florida a game changer.
To have already won a Stanley Cup, now to be a captain of an original 6 team, to have been traded and fit in and perform like he did. He played in the 4 Nations, played great there. He's got a terrific resume, and it's not done yet.
Marchand had a big cheering section. Dozens of family made their way to Fort Lauderdale from Nova Scotia to witness the victory. When asked what he's most proud of, the 2-time Cup winner didn't hesitate.
Probably most proud of my family. You know, like they took on a lot, me leaving and just, you know, sacrificing being away. You know, and there's a lot that goes on at home when you have a wife and kids and you got a whole life that you move away from.
While his name is etched on the cup one more time, it means another Stanley Cup parade to celebrate for Nova Scotia. Jesse Thomas, CTV News, Halifax.
Oh, that's just so fun to watch.
Yeah, congratulations again to Brad. Well, summer solstice is coming up late on Friday. There's some summer heat in the extended forecast, and I'll have more on that coming up CTV News at 6.
Right, and I'm going to be speaking with singer-songwriter Elise Aaron on CTV News at 6.
Okay.
So looking forward to that. We're going to be back with more local news with Bruce Briscoe, but stay with us for CTV National News.